crack.
How are you? So I'd like to introduce yourself, please.
Steven Nally, outside linebacker. I think this is my 7th season playing with the club.
7th. Wow. At 21, you picked up the game so young.
I know, yeah. Fresh faced and innocent, that's what it is.
So how's this season gone for both the team and yourself individually?
So for me, it's gone okay. A couple of sacks, been good. It's gone okay for me personally, I think. A couple of tackles. Not as good as I'd like it to go, but, it's gone okay. I think as a team, we've done really well. Defensively, we're top of the league or second in the league. We've been rock solid all season. Started off, we nearly lost our first game shutout. I think it was Jack made an unbelievable tackle on a blocked field goal or something it was, I think, at the start. Chased them down nearly the length of the pitch to get a tackle. So that saved us our first shutout.
It would have been a 2-pointer, yeah.
Yeah. So that saved us our first shutout. For the team, I think usually it takes us a couple of games to get into the season and to get going, kind of start clicking with each other. So it's taken a bit longer than usual, but that's because, a couple of teams have folded this year. So we haven't got to play as many games as we'd like, especially since COVID took 2 seasons off us. So yeah, it's just been taking a bit longer to get everything into the flow. But I think we're getting there now. Every game we've gotten that bit better. So yeah, I think it's going well. I think we're kind of hopefully hitting peak at the right time anyway.
That's perfect. And what does it mean to you to be a Westmeath Minotaur?
To me, it's good crack. The boys are all good crack. It's tough training. It's tough traveling sometimes. It's good distances we do in the league. But I love it. I love the game. I've described it to a lot of people on different occasions as it's the most physical game of chess you'll ever play, because it's a lot of battering people while you're still trying to outsmart the other team. So I like it for all the intricacies that are involved in it. Every game you play, there's something new. You pick up something different. You're reading a different play. You're reading something differently that kind of helps improve you as a player. And then when we all get better individually, we get better as a team. So yeah, it's good. I love it.
So with the big game on Sunday, how do you see it going? It looks like it's going to be a ding-dong game. We're 1-1 with each other, us and Limerick. So how do you see the Sunday going?
So I think for some of it, I think those 2 games this season, we can kind of throw them out. We're 1-1 this season. Both games were in horrific weather, so they were. I believe this Sunday is supposed to be somewhat decent. So I've been told anyway, but it's supposed to be somewhat decent, possibly not sideways rain. So that makes it different. I think, Limerick are a good team. They have a really strong O-line. Their running backs run hard. They have some good receivers. So, all around they're one of the top two teams in our division for a reason. Solid team. I think it'll be good though. It'll definitely be one for people watching. I think it could be a good bit of back and forth. Hopefully not so much for them. Maybe, the back and forth might be a lot of 3 and outs. That's my hope. And then us scoring on the other side. But I think it's going to be a very close game. I think there could be 1 or 2 big plays that make the difference in it. I don't think it's going to be a runaway either side for either team.
So if we may have a couple of lads watching this and thinking maybe I'll give this a crack next year, or maybe there's a couple of young lads maybe looking to play underage football or even flag. Is there anything you want to say to them? What it's like to play American football?
Yeah, so like I said already, it's kind of the most physical game of chess you'll play. There's a position for every single body type. So if you're real tall, real thin, you might get in at receiver or safety or something. Or if you're a bigger guy like me, you might be on linebacker or D-line or running back. There's a position for everyone. So the only way you'll kind of know is coming down, giving it a go. No harm in trying. Gets you out. It's a good way to get a workout in on a Sunday morning. Generally, it's good crack. Apart from when the rain is sideways, sometimes it's a bit of a downer. But sometimes they're the best days as well, especially if you're on the defensive side of the ball. Offense are dropping balls here and there and drop passes and things. So it makes the job a little bit easier those days. But I think the main thing would be getting down, giving it a go. you're not going to know if you like it unless you try it. So definitely.
And finally, any closing comments for the lads for Sunday? Anything that we can hope for, or what's the plan, or basically what do you think for a little bit of a good luck message for the boys?
Just win, baby. Just win.
That's all we need. Steve, thanks a million for the interview. Great to see you.
Steve, what the hell, Mono?
Sorry. Thanks, Nally.
No bother. Thanks.